My name is Truong Ly. I'm the founder of Truong Ly Design. We've been established since 2019. Right now we have about 18 members. I've been in the industry for well over 15 years. And our primary focus is on residential and hospitality. Our team was drawn to the Maven Townhouse project through previous working relationship with Empire communities. And when we visited the site, we saw that it was a great design opportunity, definitely a creative challenge for us to come up with something that's very unique, very special. We found inspiration for this project through a series of questions that we developed about the location of the project, the social aspects of the neighborhood, the future growth of the area, and we also looked at how do we make it a home, right? And even when you're truly away from home, how do you make it so that this is really the home destination that you want to come back to? We wanted to create something that was aesthetically and functionally appealing to a multi-generational audience. How do they interact with this space and how do they feel about it? And how could the space be their home functionally and aesthetically? The design style is modern, playful, but also sophisticated. It's the subtlety, the subtle nostalgic feel, the subtle asymmetric aspects of the geometry, the subtle punch of color. The thought process for the foyer is that the sense of arrival is the first impression and one of the most important part of the house, and also the area that we must emphasize on negative space. Negative space is valuable in the sense of welcoming guests into the home. So as we stepped into the foyer, we're greeted with artwork, minimal furnishing, and an abundance of space and natural light. After we pass the foyer of the home, we enter the area that would be an open concept design, combining the living room space with the dining room, and of course the staircase leading to the second floor. The living room and dining room being together, we focus on keeping the large pieces within the living room with minimal clean lines, subtle tones, so that it sits comfortably and quietly within the space, not competing with the smaller accent chairs, the lounge chairs, the dining chairs. We basically accent and highlight the living room and the dining room together with pops of different geometry, different line work, different textures. And accents of black is scattered throughout the dining and the living room and kind of connects everything together and make it one holistic, open concept environment that is not cold or sterile, but actually very minimal, but very warm and welcoming for everyone who steps into the home. So as for the kitchen, breakfast area, and the entertainment bar, what we've done is we continue the theme of a neutral palette, clean lines, simplicity with small contrasting accents, and that's really, all of the simplicity and subtlety of the kitchen. When it comes to the breakfast area, we went with a circular breakfast table to allow best circulations throughout that very cozy nook with tons of natural light that's coming into the space. And we topped it off with some tall greeneries to really add some lush and life into the kitchen environment. We wanted to put some emphasis and attention into the hallway of the second floor as well. We kept it very simple with just a beautiful piece of artwork, so it becomes a focal point as you reach the second level. As we come into the primary bedroom, what we see is a similar concept that was seen on the ground floor dining and living space. Neutral tones throughout the primary pieces, such as the bed and the two lounge chairs. Then we have contrasting accents such as the nightstands, and then we get a little bit more playful with colors on the area rug and also on the bedding. When we enter the secondary bedroom, we definitely see a contrasting difference compared to everything that we've seen so far. However, it's still complementary, it still flows and still feels holistic. The difference in this bedroom is the play on colors, shapes, and forms that is seen a little bit more aggressively through artwork on the wall, through mirrors on the wall. This room offers a great sense of play to really end up the journey of the home.